So this article gives us two deadbeat dads for the price of one article. Deadbeat dads, pay your child support. This was written by Demetria L. Lucas. Allen Iverson and Terrell Owens are the latest celebs facing child support payment issues. She wrote this back in 2020. NBA guard Allen Iverson and former NFL wide receiver Terrell Owens are the latest round of celebrity men accused of not paying their child support. Iverson's wife, Tawana, also the stay-at-home mother of his 5 children, filed court documents that claim Iverson abruptly stopped putting money in the couple's joint bank account. Mrs. Iverson filed for divorce in June and used the account to pay rent and provide for his 5 kids. Additionally, she claims that her estranged husband has been spending extravagantly, including withdrawing $20,000 from the couple's account to pay for jewelry. Iverson, worth an estimated $20 million, contests his wife's allegations. No court date has been set to determine child support or other financial matters. Terrell Owens is also in hot water with the mothers of his children, who jointly filed a motion that accused him of being $30,000 behind in child support. Samilia Miller, mother of his 5-year-old son, and Kimberly Floyd, who has a 7-year-old daughter with Owens, both say he's missed multiple payments. Miller receives $13,000 a month, while Floyd receives $15,000 a month, according to TMZ. Owens has 2 more children, a daughter and a son, by 2 women who each receive a combined $16,000 in child support. He out here just slanging the cash. Well, he was slanging the D as well, so now he got to spend that money. Owens' financial difficulty has been a recurring topic on his show, The T.O. Show. On a recent episode, he cries over his mounting bills and lack of income. Owens has been outspoken on his efforts to modify his child support payments, saying that they were based on his $12 million salary when he played for the Cowboys. He was cut back in 2009. Demetria L. Lucas says, I find myself unable to muster any sympathy for Iverson or Owens. If you take care of nothing else in your life, if you start selling off stuff even, you take care of the kids you created. As a parent, that's your duty. Absolutely. And like I said, they were out here making all these kids. Iverson has 5 kids, and the mom was a stay-at-home mom. It's out of control to not put money in that account for your kids. Out of control. Anyways, like I said, two Dusties for the price of one. Y'all jump in the comments and let me know what you think. I have been doing this Celebrity Dusty Dads, and this name definitely surprised me. It shouldn't, but it did. It really shouldn't. I don't know why it did. But we've seen his smiling face. We've seen him with his family. He comes across like a family person. So I didn't know that he abandoned his first child. He is a deadbeat to his first child. This story hit back in 2017. Magic Johnson's forgotten family left crying for help. NBA greats got no time for twin grandkids and apparently his first child. So this is his first child. I still love you, Dad, even though you never had time for me. Those are the heartbreaking words expressed by Earvin Magic Johnson's long-ignored adult love child in an open letter to the Hall of Famer hoopster. Tamika Bozeman penned a note in a desperate bid to get her famous father to embrace her son, who's also a pro basketball player in Australia. The reason why I'm so hurt right now is that my son, your grandson, is overseas playing basketball when he could be here building his legacy while continuing yours. You could have been a mentor for him. That part right there, you could have been a mentor for him. I'm sure that hits hard considering the business acumen and mentorship program that Magic Johnson has going on in LA. So it's mind-blowing that he wouldn't do that for his own blood. Her son, Damon Bozeman, 22 at the time, but this was written back in 2017. Her son, Damon Bozeman, 22, was a star guard at Saginaw Valley State University in Michigan. He's now with the Bulleen Boomers in the Australia State League. Tamika's mom, Louise Treadway, and Magic met when they were 13 and 14 years old in his hometown of Lansing, Michigan. Tamika was born a year later in 1975. Magic was 16 when a test proved he was Tamika Bozeman's father, according to published reports, but since then, he's ignored Bozeman and her children. I've come to terms that at the age of 42, which she would be 47 now, you would never accept me. You have a 23-year-old twin grandchildren who you've never met or tried to reach out to, a granddaughter who's almost done with college. I just want you to meet them, get to know them. And if you do, I will be the first to say, thanks, Dad. You're the greatest. The trauma, I cannot begin to imagine the trauma of seeing such a famous dad with so many resources ignore you. I cannot understand. Um, Knowing that you have children out there, grandchildren out there, and not doing what you can, even if it's silently, or without the publicity. It's egregious. But you guys, go ahead, drop your names. If you have any more people that you want me to explore, I know I have to get to Elon Musk, and apparently I got to get to Daddy Musk, but they're going to require like some construction paper and some markers and all that kind of stuff. So you don't have to say his name, their names. But I will continue this series. Go ahead, jump in the comments, like, comment, share. The next Dusty Dad to highlight is Karl Malone. Karl Malone has 7 children. 4 of them were within his marriage. 3 of them were not. And those 3, he was a deadbeat for the majority of their upbringing. I'm going to skip over his accolades, his basketball accolades, because that's not to be debated here. I don't care. Off the court, Malone became a father before he played a minute in the NBA. He went on to father 7 total children, but his son, Demetrius, wasn't part of his life for a long time because of a dark secret. This is one of his kids with his wife, though. All right, Karl Malone fathered 7 kids during his lifetime, but he doesn't have the typical family you might expect. You probably do expect with these celebrities. Malone's 7 kids have come from 3 different women. Only 4 came within his marriage. He had his first 2 kids when he was 17. His former girlfriend, Benita Ford, gave birth to twins a few weeks after Malone graduated high school. The couple named their kids Daryl and Cheryl. Soon after the birth of his first children, Malone abandoned the twins and his girlfriend. He didn't meet them again until Daryl and Cheryl had turned 17. I couldn't find a picture of Daryl, but this is Cheryl Ford. Like I said, she met him when she turned 17. And I guess she went on to play basketball. And yes, she definitely has the height and looks just like him. Malone married his wife, Kay Kinsey, in 1990. The couple produced 4 children over the years, Katie, Kaylee, Carl Jr., and KJ. They're all in their 20s today, and they have a great relationship with their dad because their dad wasn't a deadbeat to them. However, Malone had another son between high school and marriage who slipped through the cracks for years. Skip to the second paragraph on this. When Malone was 20, he had another child with a 13-year-old girl. I'm going to repeat that, a 13-year-old girl. Once again, a 13-year-old girl named Gloria Bell. They named their son Demetrius, but again, Malone abandoned the mother and child to pursue his NBA dreams. So he made a child with a child and then became a deadbeat. This is Demetrius now. For years, Malone kept Demetrius a secret, but the truth was revealed after the Bell family bought a paternity suit against Malone in 1998. Malone ended up settling out of court with the family. He didn't have a relationship with Bell for years, but the two have since gotten closer. I treat it as if my mother went to a sperm bank. I don't hate him for not being in my life. It made me a better person. I grew up around good people. I never turned to a father figure. I was lucky. I didn't need one. I'm happy. I don't need anything else. I believe that that's kind of how abandoned children cope with having a deadbeat for a dad. Before the 1998 suit, Malone wanted nothing to do with Bell because of the dark secret and statutory rape allegations surrounding his birth. However, the father and son began to repair their relationship in recent years. Although Bell is from a different mother, Malone's 4 youngest children have he frequently attends family events today. Bell has a great relationship with all of Malone's children, and now the father and son have made up. Malone might not have been an exemplary father in the early stages, but he's mature. He's matured and seems to be a present father to all 7 of his children today. Like I said, I didn't really see much about Daryl Ford. So it says he's present to all 7. So maybe he is. And here he is with his kids that he had with his wife. So there you go. The latest installment of Celebrity Dusty Dads, Karl Malone. You guys go ahead, drop any names that you think that I should highlight or look into. Like, comment, share.